okay, I'm gonna go over there and mess with her. Okay, hate it for you, but it's gonna hurt. It's like, why? Because listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? The universe sat me down, right? And it said, I know who you are, right? You know, it took a lot of work to get you there. I know who you are, and I need you to stay in it, okay? When it needs to be corrected, whatever, I'm gonna let you know. But when I send you a useless ass motherfucker, I need you to tell them they're useless, right? I mean, I find some useless people. They have no benefit to me at all. No benefit. But they see my benefit. Okay. And it comes across the street on this data through my highway. And you, this is where I need you to take them out of their knees, okay? Because I'm just over this shit. How do you keep getting to these people who allow you to do the things that you do, and then they sit back and complain? Nobody has the courage to take them out of their knees. It's like, you useless. You really are. You are useless. You are causing problems. You doing all of these things out here, strutting your stuff, peeing in the bushes, doing all of these things. And you got people just saying, oh, it's okay. No, I'm sending them to you because I need you to take them out of their fucking knees. And I'm like, that's harsh, but fun. And then we can be friends. That's the worst part. It's like, they just, you did what? And then you gonna be my friend? I don't be your friend. I'm like, you don't be my friend no more. Yeah, don't want to be my friend. You're useless. What are you standing in my face for? We don't have those conversations with people. You standing in my face, and there's nothing about you that's endearing. Nothing. But I can see the little glimpse of something. That I gotta go so deep with a freaking magnifying glass to see you up you. And where I am in my life right now, I think so of myself that that's what I'm gonna accept. No, hell no. If I gotta do all of this to see your potential, and I've done the work, I deserve what I did.
Come on now, that's diamond.
I have tough conversations with people, and they need to know they haven't done the work. You haven't done the work.
That Scorpio moon, y'all.
Will have that tough conversation with you. So today is the day to have that tough conversation. You ain't did the work. I don't even know why you here. It's gonna hurt. I hate it for you, but I'm taking you out of your knees. You can walk away, you can call me everything but a child of God. I don't care. This was my assignment. You know people that are good at their assignments, why you ain't good at your assignment? My assignment is that you came here, you got this close to me, and you wrong.
And you wrong?
This close to me, and you wrong.
Oh, okay.
What do I do with that? Gotta take you out of your knees, right? With a bazooka. Right? Gotta take you out, because you gotta know there's somebody in this world that sees me, sees that I'm just skating through life, and they ain't putting up with my shit, right? Right? They're not putting up with it. You wrong as wrong can be. And now I gotta go back and be mad at myself, because I knew you was wrong, but I was lonely or whatever. I knew you was wrong. Right? Some of us even marry them. Right? That's a real shadow work. That's some serious karma now. You mad. You mad at the world because that person got through. Right? You married them. them every day. What the? What? How the heck did this happen? That part. Been there, done that, and got a t-shirt. So now, do the shadow work. Do the shadow work. So you can in the room.
Boom the room, damn it. Because you done blew this room up. I said, now you know this Scorpio room, this Scorpio moon done been tapping me on my butt, right? It's been tapping me. And I said, you know what? I had to get into a place of fasting. Only fasting because I had to be empty for this one. You hear me? And then a place of meditation. I'm like, you know what? Close my damn doors. Don't come messing with me. Don't bother me. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm sorry.
Happy birthday.
I cut you off. I thought you was getting ready to sing, but damn it.
I thought better of it. Today. I don't have no singing voice today at all. Even though people say I don't have one every day, but I hear me today, and I sound kind of rough.
Damn it, I love you because let me say this. You, and I know you know, but you the birthday present that I needed to hear today because you sat here. I just had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I said, let me just say this. I'm not a victim to anything, period. But I made up in my mind that I'm moving some stuff out of my way and some people. Because this is a good day for you to get checked. And I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna get checked. It's because don't nothing happen to me unless I am allowing it to happen. If I'm allowing the same thing to happen over and over and over again, how I'm gonna allow somebody to shit on me and then try to blame it on them from shitting? If I lay down and you shit on me, you're supposed to shit on me. Especially when I understand whose I am, I understand my purpose and my assignment, and then I'm gonna sit here and play victim. You got to be out your rabbit mind. And then here's the thing: I had to, because I was standing straight in front of the mirror, and then I said, "Now you know what? Get a side view, because it's one thing when you sitting straight in front of the mirror, because you could be blocking your own damn self while you straight in front of that mirror. But turn to the side, see yourself from the side." And then and move out your damn way. And I'm gonna tell you something about that side view that made me say, "Now I'm gonna do a little bit more sit-ups and and help myself." But
I'm gonna do some sit-ups. That side view, that's the 10 of hearts. It's the side view. That 10 of hearts is for sure. I tell you, I love tens. Tens are the power that we want to get to, that most people won't get there. Most people are not going to stand on, they're not going to stand on what they say. Like if something happens and it's incorrect, you wouldn't know it was incorrect until it went out there. And people are afraid of being, scrutinized, with certain people. So they're going to keep themselves close to the best. I get it, because it's rough out here. I'm telling you, it's rough out here in these streets. But the protection that you're under, you got to think about the protection that you're under. And especially if you're sitting in the Jupiter row, very fortunate row to sit in. And 10 of Hearts is a very fortunate card. Having that 10 of Diamonds, and Mercury opens them up to a wealth of resources, the resources and the things that they have available to them. And we see that in Michael Jackson. But the dark side, we have to acknowledge the dark side, because if you won a Grammy, right, and you go home with that Grammy, and the Grammy talking to that Grammy, what's the Grammy saying back to you? Really? What's the Grammy saying back to you? Right? What is the Grammy? What is the conversation? It's all of the people who voted for you, all of the people, the naysayers, all of that energy is now a part of who you are. So I can see how overwhelming it was to be Michael Jackson and to be Prince. Right? Because you have all of that and you got one person that gets up inside your head and makes you doubt yourself, right? 10s can't doubt themselves. Can't do it. A 10 cannot doubt themselves. That is someone that's gonna need something. Both of them anesthetized. What is it? Anesthetized, right? Both of them had to take stuff to quell that one voice, right? 10s cannot doubt themselves. So today is a day for you to test it and see what doubts you have about yourself, right? Because you can't doubt yourself if you're a 10. You can't. You can't doubt yourself. You got to stand in it. You got to stand in it. It's like, yeah, I see you. You see me too. 10's got to have that tough conversation with you, right? They got to get you straight. It's like, I hear everything that you're saying. I do. I promise I hear everything that you're saying. But are you listening to what you're saying? Is what a 10 should ask you. Because I need you to listen to what you're saying. Right? Because I hear it. Now I need you to listen to it. Right? Because you having a conversation, I'm a 10 and you a 5. Okay? How does that work out? How does that work out? You got quite a few steps to take to get to where I am. So a 10 should be someone that can have that conversation with you. Just tap you on your little ass and go, shoo, shoo. Go ahead. See you. Shoo.
That's so real.
Yeah, that part. And since you the Jack of Hearts, you've been the 10 of Hearts, right? You've been the 10 of Hearts.
I've been here before.
The fact that you're the Jack of Hearts means you've been the 10 of Hearts. That part.
We gonna learn today. That's all I know. We gonna learn today. That's why I said, let me just shut up, please. But I almost threw my phone by 5 times. And then I said, you know what? Because then you had the audacity. I said, if Diamond ain't done said, and some of y'all done married them. I said, you know what? Now see, she really trying to make me break my phone. Let me hurry up and come up here so I can let her know. Listen, I'm so glad I done did some of the work. I didn't do all the work, but I'm celebrating the fact that I did some of the work, because if I didn't do some of this work right now, I know I would be in a different place. I know I will be. I'm sorry, say it again. Yeah.
That part, but you know. The key is you know. You didn't say I think. You said I know. I ain't thinking about this. I know. And that's what a 10 has to say. You got the void, the zero, everything comes out of the zero. And you are the one. You are the God consciousness. You are everything. And you step into that void whenever you want to and get whatever you want and come back out with it. That's why 10s are the power. So you can't be doubting yourself. You can't be saying, well, no. 10s need to know what they know. Mars, Aries knows what it knows. What does Mars denote? What is Mars saying? What is it saying? What is it saying?
It's saying, I know, I am, and I'm doing right now. And listen, as my mama would say, it's a time to play, but it's a time that we ain't playing. You can't be talking about you getting ready. You better already be ready, and you gotta already be knowing. You can't be walking around in the dark talking about some talking about some talking about
yourself in the matrix.
Yeah, I done talk myself in the matrix. But you can't be walking around in the dark talking about some, I think I live here. You don't know where you live. If somebody asks you what's your address and you don't know, somebody asks you what's your name, and you don't know, it just come a time where you got to know what you know that you know that you know. And I ain't got time to try to be doing nothing. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm doing it. You're gonna get checked today because I realized something. If it's to be, it may sound cliche, but it really is up to me. I can't expect nobody to do no work that's already, man. Damn it, real talk. I had two people come to me 17 years ago. I started putting together saying I'm gonna have to have a construction company. I know I gotta have this construction company. I did a little work, I ain't do all of it. Just 2 days ago, a young lady that paid me money for something that I'm doing came up to me and said, I got the construction company already. I did all of the work. I got the certifications, I got everything. She says, but I need you. Will you take 50% of my construction company that I done did all of the work for? I said, that's who I was waiting on. I was waiting on you. And she thin in the waist, cute in the face, and got a mouthpiece and carry a gun. Let's roll. Let's roll. Two African American women talking about a construction company. Who they come to play with, Diamond? And then, as God is my witness, I can't make this up. Another sister owns a trucking company. Owns her own trucking company. I said, don't worry, I'm coming for you too, because this is our season. And here's the thing about it. It's not so that we can be like, oh, look at me. No, look at we. Because if we can do a thing, we can teach a thing. So you got to know that you're ready for it, though. You got to know that it's almost like that. You know what kind of energy I'm feeling? That energy that what's her name? Harriet Tubman had. Don't come up behind me whining, thinking, and complaining. Because if so, I'm gonna be done blew your damn head off around here now. It's time for us to know what we want and go take it by force. And then any work that you ain't did, get from it, because a lot of people doing that mirror work and they standing their ass flat in the mirror and they can't see past themselves. So give me that side view. So now you can see some things from a different angle.
Yeah, the number 10 denotes confidence. It denotes confidence. You got to be confident to carry that. But they don't like mediocrity. 10s don't like mediocrity. So the qualities and all of the things that they exude, they want to be a creative for sure. That's Mars. Mars is definitely that spark. When we think about Mars, we think about that the originality of it, and it's your originality, right? It's that individual pursuit that you are pursuing. Mars denotes that, and that spark of creation. But it takes courage, and courage is something that could be watered down by people, places, and things. But what is that primal? Mars is primal. So your primal instincts have to be ignited. They gotta be. You gotta have that primal inside of that fire inside of you, because they're natural born leaders. But the thing is, how do you lead yourself first, and what has happened along the way that could dampen the possibilities, the things that you heard. You can have done, what else, such bad English, but you could have done something that was so majestic, and one person could put a chink in your armor by saying something. You can't let that happen when you're a 10. You cannot let that happen. You have to stay in alignment. That alignment is that the motion and all of the creative juices and things that is what helps you to develop new territory. Because stepping into that void is developing new territory. It's new territory.
Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. That reminds me of the prayer of Jabez. Enlarge my territory, bless me indeed. Let me know what I'm here for. Let me know what I'm doing. Man, that's some cold stuff. And Diamond, I'm gonna go on mute because you got me, man. I'm like, woo. I'm feeling some type of way. I done made it to 53. And right. And I woke up today. I'm like, you know what? Listen, I know today is a new day, but today is definitely a new day for me. Because I'm at a place that I ain't never been before, just like I was yesterday. But that's gone already. So I'm operating in the present. I'm operating in my gift and in my now. And everything that you
but Vera, because you are a jack of hearts and today is a ten of hearts, knowing that you've been a ten of hearts, you got to rebel against following people. You got to rebel against it. Tens are not following nobody. So you got to rebel against it. Right? You got to take command.
Well, you know what? My song is Follow Me. I'm hoping to see the day.
Make me play the song.
Right. That's come on now. Woo! Everybody, no matter where you at, throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Hey. All right. I see somebody twerking. I see you. How low can you go? Can you go down low? Hey, to achieve the peace. Hey. Put a one in the chats if you jumping right now. Hey, put a one in the chats if you can take it down low. How low can you go? It don't make no difference. You at work. I don't care if you at work. Just stop where you at right now and just hey, throw it back some. Throw your hands up at your desk. Throw your hands up if you in drive through right now. Listen, just throw your hands up. Hey. It's a Scorpio moon. We not playing with y'all today. Come on, y'all. Woo!
Find yourself something to celebrate. That part. Ooh, child. Ooh, I should play some Michael Jackson. No, I had to play Follow Me. She said it. That's my shit.
Damn it, you know you cutting up in here. You cutting up. Folks are at work dancing. I done threw my phone 5 times. I'm on 10.
Ooh, child, we got it. The energy is exactly what you need. It's gonna hit you where you need it, and it's gonna do what it do. But you gotta get receptive. You gotta get into that receptivity mode. This is a very powerful, significant, like wink in the nod from the universe. I'm just saying, universe does what it does, but it sends us winks and nods. It's like, okay, this is really a very beneficial moment for you to embrace and do the things that you need to do to be able to be prepared for this amazing time. It takes 248 years for us to get where we get. You got to think about that. Of course, it's not talked about on the news. Of course, it's not talked about out there in the world at large. But if you got a 248-year anniversary, I think that's a pretty big anniversary. I think that's saying a lot about what you've achieved, what you haven't achieved, what you got to, things that you want to look at, the things that you want to embrace, the things that you want to let go of. That says a lot. It says a lot. So we are in a place where I don't know how many people are going to live 248 more years. I haven't lived 248 years, but this country has. So I know this is significant. And I'm getting in alignment because my ancestors are dancing and partying and doing the damn things. That I'm old enough to have sat with ancestors that would be in their hundreds now that told about this time. They said we're coming to a time where all of this is, all of the things that we have desired and we wanted will be there, and some people ain't gonna be able to do it. Some people are not going to be ready, and that's okay. You got to be ready. I was prepared for these times. You got to be ready. Sure, you want people to be ready, but if they're not, are you going to miss the ship? Hell no, I'm not. I'm not missing the ship. If we want to sit back and talk about the struggle and all the hard times and stuff like that, why don't we talk about the bounty? Why don't we talk about the amazing things that are coming, and why don't we live in it? Why don't we do that? That's what we got to talk about. We got to talk about the amazing things that are coming, the things that are on the horizon for us to prepare for sure. And that's what I'm going to be talking about, wherever it is. That's what I always talk about anyway. It's not nothing new. But definitely taking it on the road with our upcoming event in New Orleans and Mardi Gras, our first conference. Oh my gosh, we got our first conference. Everything is sealed. Jazz is in the audience. We going around. And we're going to be having the conversations with the cards, with numerology, how to heal these things. You know, the things that need to be healed can be healed. I'm telling you, this last class, the last 6-week class, I have learned so much about myself. I've changed the spelling of my name. I mean, there's so much that I've changed, and I'm still looking at my numbers. Up to yesterday, Jazz sent me a whole time. She sent me a plate. She sent me, I'm telling you, this, I look at it, my name, Nina Diamond. Ooh, child. She got that 33 in there again. I got some numbers on here that is blowing my freaking mind. If y'all want your numbers, y'all better hit Jazz up for a reading, because I'm telling you, she will change your life. She will change your life with these numbers. She changed my life from my name being spelled N-I-N-A was missing something. Changing my name to Neena. It's the same name, but I changed the spelling. So what I was missing, I got in just changing my name, which was 3. I have a 3 of diamonds in Neptune. That's hidden, right? And I have a 3 of hearts in Mercury, detached. So I freaking could not unlock those 3s. She showed me how to unlock those 3s. And I have been in that the last month. I have a whole t-shirt business now. I'm just saying. I could not unlock my 3s. I knew they were there, but I couldn't unlock them. It's like I started things, but I couldn't. And I lived in a three of clubs house, right? I could not get those threes. I didn't understand it. Changing the spelling of my name, I understand how to unlock those threes. So yeah, y'all want to unlock some stuff with your numbers. I'm telling you, Jazz got there. I'm telling you, that Ace of Diamonds, that divine feminine, because I've studied numerology since I was 40 something years. She put a whole different spin on it. And that's the beauty of the time that we're in with these sciences, because back then it was all divine masculine. Now we're getting a chance to bridge the divine feminine and the divine masculine in a way that is blowing my mind. Because I look at my numbers and I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm telling you, Jazz got I don't know what to say. Our next class is in November. But that I've learned more about myself in these 6 weeks with numerology, then I'm just saying. So if you want to figure out how to activate yourself, we have all of these hidden talents. I want to know how to use my hidden talents, and I learned how to use I learned how to find my threes. I couldn't find my threes. You gotta have those threes. That's the creativity. 3 of diamonds in Neptune. Come on now. That's like, go, right? How do you get there? You're always reaching for it, right? It's there, but you got to know how to use Neptune. So yeah, that was just like, so yeah. Y'all definitely want to reach out if y'all want to unlock your numbers and book a reading with Jazz and, learn how to do what you're doing. So we are definitely taking it on the road. Our first is in New Orleans, Mardi Gras. We only have a limited number of seats and slots, so we want to keep it very intimate. So if you want to join us, you got to sign up early because it's going to sell out fast. This is going to be so dope. I mean, during Mardi Gras, all of that juju and voodoo and all of that stuff is going on. We're going to be in the middle of it, healing and loving on each other. I'm about that life. I am about that life. So hopefully to see y'all there. Hopefully see your faces in the places. So reach out if that's your desire. Yeah. But yeah, 10 in the house. Hey, Coach Lily. I'm still singing Follow Me. I'm telling you.
Hello, Diamond. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Super. I'm good. Actually, I just came into this energy, like energized energy just yesterday in the evening. And I feel the shift within my body as well, and in my emotions, in my productivity. So I'm really glad. I don't know what is happening. More or less, I know I'm not so much following anymore, but I'm a Scorpio also. So yeah. So I feel it pretty much, and I came up to the stage here when I heard that hearing, and I think you also complimented that we ended up being in the same relationship, meeting the same person, just in another body, and we need to stop it and so on. Actually, I want to share what I discovered, because it might help not to bump into the same person, even if we cut the ties with the past and so on. Because what I realized, just running away from that relationship, cutting the cords is not the solution, because this is just inviting more resistance. That will manifest again, the same person. You want it or you don't want it. So now I'm learning this lesson, and I see what works. And what works is opposite, going into that relationship instead of blocking And then through that relationship, looking into yourself and checking up what you need to change within yourself, within your thoughts, within your feelings, within your actions, in order to change the narrative of the story that you keep manifesting all over again. And I realized I was keep attracting the same emotionally unavailable people in romantic partners, in friendships, all over the place. The same as my friend that I had a fallout. She's emotionally unavailable. At least she was a year ago when we had a fallout. And how I see now that I was running away from that relationship. And then I bumped into the same person, different body. And what I'm learning now is that that person just showed me that I have my wounds of abandonment, that I need to deal with this aspect of myself, of fear of being left out. And now things are changing, the way how I feel. So relationship with that friend is changing. So I don't need to run anymore. I can coexist together. Not necessarily in the same strong connection, like close relationship, but still be in one place and feel fine, okay, from both sides. So I just want to add this because I see many people are listening. So I mean, also it's very important to sense how a person is talking. Is the speech coming from the wounding, from hurt, from anger? Even though anger sometimes helps to make a change, to move forward. But if there is no peace with what happened, with what our part in the story is, then we will keep blaming other people. So that's my how to add on. And thank you so much, Diamond. By the way, I would like to know, I heard you sharing about the woman who's doing numerology, and I think I missed something. Which woman is that?
Jazz. She's right there. She's Jazz. You see her, Jazz Aphrodite? She's right there on there, sitting there.
Ah, I see.
You see?
Jazz.
So, yeah. So hit her up and Bookery, I'm telling you, it's life changing. I'm telling you, I'm just saying, she got that juju. She definitely has changed my life, and I'm an old dog that loves new tricks. So I have a whole arsenal now at this stage of my life. I'm going out again to the craft store to get something else, and I'm developing something else, and it's just dope, to have something that I knew that I had the potential, but I couldn't unlock it. I couldn't unlock it. It was like I could get just close enough to it, and then I wasn't able to get the full Monty out of it. Now that those threes are all over, the place with me, I'm able to tap into them. And it just because it was missing in my name. So yeah, definitely hit her up, and thank you for coming up and joining. So you guys get out there in the world on this 10 of Hearts day. Have some courage, have some passion, and anger is not a bad thing. Anger is only when it's displaced anger. It's a bad thing. You can be angry at yourself. Sometimes I'm mad at myself, and that's who I'm mad at. I don't get angry at people because people don't have that kind of power over me. But show me, I'm about that life. I don't have a problem raising my voice. I don't have a problem saying what's on my heart. I don't have a problem when I'm in receptivity mode, right? Because we gotta have those tough conversations. People can't have those tough conversations, they don't waste your time. But when it's time to have that tough conversation and you're doing it in love, go for it. Go for it. It can be so beneficial on both sides, you know what I mean? And they always say the makeup sex is the best, but that part. But anyway, be able to Be yourself. Stop putting your light under the bush. I have a very bright light, and definitely has been something that I've struggled with my whole life because I don't go anywhere looking for attention, but I always get attention, right? Always get attention, and diamonds for the most part are going to have that happen because diamonds are the supervisors. And there's a time where you're someplace you have to step up into that role. So that's the shine of the diamonds. You got to step up into that role. You are the adults, and you're called to do certain things. So that's why diamonds, you think of it as a shine. It's not necessarily that. It's authority. So you can be somewhere, and people are looking at me to say something. Or people are looking at me to take charge, and I'm like, this is not. And then I'm an 8 on top of that. So people feel they like, oh, you can handle that, and people just hand things over to me, and that's fine. But there's always a motherfucker that wants to challenge me. That's the problem. There's one person that ain't doing nothing and needs attention. That's the problem. There are people who ain't doing anything, and they have developed inside of this world of mediocrity. And the only attention they get is from being low vibrational, right? Take them out of the fucking knees, okay? We gotta stop allowing that one person to overshadow everything. That burns my ass. That we could be skipping along, doing everything, and the one naysayer knocks us all off our game. We gotta stop letting that happen. We gotta point it out. We gotta make them uncomfortable because they make us uncomfortable. If you say something, they're in their feelings, they have problems. No, we gotta flip the script. We in difficult times now, but we gotta flip this script where we gotta stop backpedaling because this naysayer, this assignment that they take on, they're good at. They could have peeing in your pool, right? And then you sit back and you're like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what to do. Take them out of their knees. Make them uncomfortable as you. How can you? I was raised, okay? First of all, I was raised a different way, right? And I was raised, if you slap me on my cheek, I could blow you the fuck up. I know people are not used to that, but that's what the 70s was about. If you slap me on my cheek, I could blow you up. I don't have to slap you on the other cheek. If you open the door, I just tear shit up. That's how I was raised. I was raised in a whole different energy field. We weren't nice about it. It's like once you started it, I could finish you. And we don't do that now. It's like we just pull back and we got to be politically appropriate. I ain't about that life. I don't have it. I could never rise up in my job. I could never do the things that other people could do because I'm not that person. I'm not going to sit there with my cheek hurt. My cheek hurts, you slap me in it and smile with you. I'm going to take you the fuck out. I don't care if it's at work. I don't care where it is. You're going to know that you should have did it, right? You're going to know. And it's going to happen right then. Not for you to think about it. No, karma is going to visit you the same way my karma visited me. So we got to learn how to have those conversations in that moment because we have people who are there for just that. You can have 100 people and there's only one person that spoils everything, and we're okay with that. We got to stop with that. We got to stop with that. You could be that person. Fix it. Right? Stop letting that one person come along and just ruin everything for everybody. The 10 ain't gonna let that happen, right? The 10 is not gonna let that happen. Hey, Steph. Great rising. Oh my goodness, I had to come up because you was talking about all this way. Oppositions to Uranus happens today, right? Mm-hmm. There's several planets opposing Uranus right now. So it's going to be a lot of breaking out. It's going to be a lot of popping off. It's going to be a lot of, this is the time to actually push. And think about it. Saturn just went direct in Aquarius. That's like 7 of clubs having full steam, right? and there's 3 conjunctions happening. The sun, the moon, and Venus are conjuncting each other. They're all in Scorpio. So you got the power with that Libra Mercury. You got the power right now to really just break out of whatever situation you're in. And it's like a gift, right? The universe placed these placements as a gift. Because if you've had a hard time doing it, you've been too weak, or those people that underestimated that little meek, quiet person, this ain't gonna be the time. That person gonna break out, and it's gonna seem like for the people that are being broke out on, ooh, this is some bad times. But for the people that are in power right now, you got to have the time of your life. You should play some more music. So I feel like that's really what was set. Like the underdog about to win so tough right now. You know, and I don't think that we should start celebrating it now instead of waiting. So I had to come up and say that because when I looked at the astrology today, and then I was looking, because I told you I started figuring out, and I know you already know, but I started doing the math on the planets, right? So when you think of those conjunctions, it's like the two of diamonds is shining on the three of hearts and the four of clubs, right? Scorpio is the four of clubs, two of diamonds is the sun, and three of hearts being Venus. And all of those are playing in the exact same, they like they either the same degree or 2 degrees apart. They're all playing in the same, it's gonna be a crazy day. Anyway, love you. I just wanted to say that.
So Stephanie, was you dancing when she was playing? Was you back there twerking? Let us know now.
We don't twerk. I don't dance. We don't twerk. But I was celebrating. I was busy, but I was celebrating definitely. But I just wanted to say that, Ms. Diamond, it's a perfect time for that part. If you ain't did it, this is your time to. This is like a gift. Get it done. Get it done and be bold with it. You know, there are times in life where, I'm very intentional. I'm going to follow the energy, and the energy is changing and it's shifting, and you can't be a coward. You can't say, well, I don't know. You don't want it. This is your protection. When you get into the energy field, you're protected. When you're outside of the energy field is when you're kind of wobbly because you're like, well, I don't know. Get in the energy field. Be bold. Know who you are. Don't be apologetic. Things are going to happen. We can't make a cake if we don't break eggs. We can't. And people who are sensitive, that is what it is. Very, whatever. I can't help you with your sensitivities now because the universe is not being sensitive. These planets, these are principalities at war, right? It's like they bouncing off of each other. And this is how the Earth was made. This is how Mercury, Venus, all of these planets were made because they were in the middle of a cosmic field between Saturn and Jupiter and Neptune, bouncing back and forth. Astronomy, this is how greatness is made, right? Inside of these fields, things are happening. So today, what kind of greatness with the 10 of hearts can you participate in, right? What kind of greatness? What kind of greatness? Heart season is a brief time of year. And you have the capacity to rock and roll and be unapologetic. 10s are unapologetic. I'm just saying. 10s, they are unapologetic. They've done the work. That's it. I've done the work. If a 10 has done the work, you don't want to cross over that line. The work, it stands for itself. So today, don't be apologetic. Don't apologize for trying to get to that place, because then when you get there, you'll be there. But you gotta, sometimes you may have pulled back so many times and now you're still trying. You haven't achieved it yet. Get out of that trying phase and get into the phase of being and doing and not needing the accolades of people, because I'm telling you, I've learned some stuff in my life. I've learned the nature of people. I've learned haters. I learned people who hate and pretend they don't hate. They the most dangerous mofos on this earth. The ones that are haters and may not know they're haters. They're the ones that you want to stab in the eye with an ice pick, right? Because they always in something. They always got something to say, and they're never achieving the things they need to do. So you leave where you are and go back down there where they are. That's not acceptable. Make people rise up to where you at. Rise up here. Don't go back down there to where they are. This way you have transcended that karma. This is when this next thing comes into your life, you see it for what it is, and you sidestep it and say, see you. Don't want to be you. And keep it moving. Yeah, they gonna call you names. Yeah, they gonna be haters and projectors from across the street. You ain't gonna have to hear about it. Only reason why we hear about it now because it's social media. Because in person, how many people are having these conversations with you? Social media has got a lot of people fucked up. I'm telling you right now, they do. Social media got a lot of people with Twitter fingers, right? Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers.
And this diamond, that seven of clubs, being the cosmic moon, and the cosmic moon for the 10 of diamonds, and the reward for the 10 of hearts, right? That means Saturn being in Aquarius right now is perfect timing. It's like you get a reward through your most higher emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you can wield them, when you're in charge of them, when you're controlling them, the universe, like you always say, wants to dance at your feet today of all days. And it's compounded by this eclipse. It's made even brighter, right? So this is such a benevolent moment that we're experiencing right now. I hope everybody can feel it, get into it. Don't be afraid. Like, you might feel that extra little Mars energy, that pop-up energy, but turn some music on and just go with it.
And I'm laughing because Diamond said, I don't twerk. So let me set the record straight in my Scorpion voice. It ain't about the twerking, it's where you twerking. So you gotta have a little twerk in your life, because your twerk will set you free. So baby, you better be able to look back at it and throw it back. You hear me? We need a little bit of that in our lives. And then and let me say this about being mad, because I woke up, I told my friend, I said, I'm mad. But see, I'm challenging the energy of how I'm mad. My mad for me is motivated and determined. So you got to be mad you got to be mad enough to make some moves. You got to be mad enough. I wish a nigga would come for me. You got to have that type of energy. And then you come to me incorrect. I guarantee you today, I'm going to set you free. I'm going to set you straight. And I'm not going to just do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow, the next day, and the next day too, because I'm in a place now that I ain't never been before. And because I'm here, well, let me just say this, because depending on what type of conversations we having, I really feel like I've been traveling a long time. So I may be about 780 years old today. Who knows? But just for the surface of things, I'm in a place today that I wasn't at before, and I'm making some moves differently, period.
And we all are, right? Because these alignments have never happened in our lifetimes. So we are all in a new place, so picking up this energy from Vera, y'all better take it and go. And it's about being able to pivot these moments are going to be pivoting in every microsecond, right? It's going to be like every microsecond you're going to get a chance to pivot. And it might feel like it's just building and building and building and building. The power is building inside of you. I told somebody yesterday about maybe you just need to scream or throw some axes, right? Or go to one of the places where you can break some shit. Like, just release. Because anger is there to help you push through. Like, sometimes that's the only way you can push through the shadow. You gotta get mad. You gotta get so angry that you can say, you know what, no more. Like, this ain't happening to me no more. I done took all my L's. But if you are sitting there, I'm not gonna No, I don't need to be angry. It's not that I'm just gonna cry and give myself a hug. You know, we can hug it out. It's not all love and light. Pluto, ain't no light there. Saturn don't want to hug you. Saturn want to look at you face to face, eye to eye, and see what the fuck do you know. Yeah. Show me. Show and prove what you know. It's like y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. Up in here. Don't make me turn into no gangster.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Steph said it, that planets have never been here in our lifetime. And like I said yesterday, the Mars that of old that they're talking about is not the Mars that we know now. These things, we can't necessarily, know these things based on what they put out there, because they're not going to put it out there. And people need it to be given to them in a certain way. I don't. I need to follow my intuition. And my intuition is saying that all of that past dogma has to be put to bed. We got to get confident and comfortable with this new energy that we're in and be bold with it. Be bold with it. How are you feeling? How you doing? How you percolating or not percolating? Be okay with it. Be okay with everything about yourself. And go deep with it. Go as deep as you possibly can and get into those crevices and peel back the layers and see if it is true. Do you know yourself? Do you want to know yourself? Are you comfortable with the conversations that are being had inside of your head? Because I'm telling you, man, since last night, I don't know who these people are that are in my head, but they've been having some conversations. They've been talking loud. Honey, I'm saying the conversation. So are you comfortable with the conversations that are going on inside your head? If you're not, that's where you need to start, right? Hey, Dr. Kim.
Greetings. I've been over here enjoying everybody and putting up groceries and saying it's a beautiful to the heart's day. And I wanted to come. Yes, I want to come sprinkle some of that tender heart and love throughout the room and say I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody in the room. I appreciate the sharing and the rawness. The other night, I had the pleasure this week of taking care of my 5-year-old grandson. And as I was preparing him for his bath, he looked at me and he said, "Yeah, I don't want to move to California without you." And I said, "What'd you say?" And he said it again. And it felt like he had grabbed my heart and just started squeezing it. Now, I'm not a crier. I don't boo-hoo. I cried of joy, right? But when he said, the tears start coming. I'm trying to get him ready for his bath and not let the tears fall. And then me being surprised that me, hard-nosed Hannah up here, getting ready to start snotting all over my grandson because he said, "You don't want to go to California without me." And it's just the rawness of the feeling and the way it went through every cell. Like, when you were a little girl, you used to cry. You're like, "Y'all trying to cry? Y'all trying to cry?" That kind of thing. Yes, pure love. And I said, I don't know who he was to me in previous lives, but that boy loves me.
Good job.
I just want to be with you, Ia. I just want to be with you. I just want to stay with you, Ia. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to receive this because this too shall pass. And this is the joy that I get to experience through my grandson. So I wanted to share the love that he shared with me, with you guys this morning.
Because when you say that, I felt it in my soul.
It rolled me all night. I couldn't sleep. It rolled me all night. Now, I don't know what card that was, but every time I thought of and looked at his face, and he said, "I do not want to move to California without you." Even thinking of it now, and I'm like, wow, that's deep to me because I don't cry, and I don't penetrate that hard. But that's my grandson, see, and he's brilliant, and he's perfect, and he's all that any person would want in a grandchild, a grandson. He loves me. And so I want to share that love with you.
Loves you. Oh my gosh, he is like, it takes him time. Every time I see him to warm up a little bit, because I look at him, he's like, I can't be hugging on you because my grandma's right. I'm like, hey.
When you grab it and you get up there to you, so give you a quick hug real quick.
She ain't looking, right? She ain't looking.
That's right. They ain't paying no attention.
I tell you, that little boy is such an old soul. It's ridiculous. He's ancient.
He ancient. He said, I'm so glad my yeye went to work. I said, why? He said, so I can spend some time with you, Ia. And I was like, okay, you can't say stuff like that too much to me, boy, or you'll turn me out. Why don't you say it once every blue moon and I can handle it? Otherwise, I'm going to be Yemajah's daughter and be snotting and crying around here all up in my heart. And it just be pouring. And then I won't get anything accomplished. So, yeah. It feels good.
That's and so beautiful. That is such a beautiful share. My granddaughter is a 10 of hearts like you. So today's her birthday. So I'm really happy to hear that.
Beautiful. And you're my cosmic moon, Stephanie. Yeah.
I'm her cosmic moon. She was a baby. She would just lay on me.
Yeah, she just lay on me. You're just comfortable. Just comfortable.
Yeah, now she's a 5 Scorpio rising, giving her mom, who's a 10 of clubs, a hard time. So it's fun right
Cool. Yeah.
Diamond, my daughter is a 10 of clubs. Her firstborn son is a 10 of clubs, and then the baby, the daughter is a 10 of hearts.
Ooh-wee. It's like, and you thought I was a bitch, right?
I said, oh yeah, you getting it. She was my runaway, so she getting it from both ends from those kids.
She's like, yeah, my mother was, maybe I need to rethink that. Because she did coming for me. Ooh, child.
To get a Scorpio rising girl, she must have did something wrong.
So thank you guys. Thank you for this amazing room. We bringing it in. It's like we brought in the new year today, right? Do y'all feel it? Did we bring in the new year today?
I can feel that.
Can you feel it? Yeah, I feel it. It feels amazing. It does. It feels that energy is pulsating through me, and I give myself permission to be it, to post it, let it pulsate and go through, not to get trapped. It's like, well, I don't know what to do with this energy. I'm going out. I might stop by Home Depot, because y'all know I go to Home Depot and Lowe's and stand in the store and bump into men with the cart and stuff like that.
You know what, damn it? You've been in my business all day today. I said earlier, damn it, stay out my business. Okay. So I'm on my way to Menards now because I got to go get some paint. I'm going to get some tea. And so I'm literally grabbing my stuff. I had to walk away from the phone because I said, I'm gonna have to be on the other side of the room because my mute button gonna keep on coming off. And I gotta let everybody else speak, but so I'm trying. Because this is that moment. I'm telling you, this energy, this time, like we say, we ain't never been here before. For those who say we've been here before, whatever. We here right now. And this is, I mean, if you got breath in your body, you got a moment in time right now to choose on this day whom you gonna serve. You got a moment. You're going to serve the woe is me self. You're going to serve the higher self. You're going to serve the self that understand that everything, when I say every single thing is working for my good, who good? Mine. And I'm going to shine in it. I'm opening up what Vera, it's almost like letting the genie come out the box and the genie standing in front of you saying, oh my goodness, today's your day. And what do you have? What do you need? Let me get my list out. And I ain't got no limits, none. Period. Let me go ahead on and walk it like I talk it. Let me get so what? You better move up out my way because I'm coming to take it all back. I got my flaming hot shoes on, like I'm walking in it. What? You better work your money maker. You better use what you got. You better just know it. You just better be it. And I wouldn't care because you was talking about them people who come want to dip their finger in your Kool-Aid. You dip your finger in this damn Kool-Aid, I guarantee you're going to draw back a nub. You're going to draw back a nub.
That part. It's like, don't come over here. I'm telling you, you're gonna lift back. Don't come over here because I'm gonna shoot you in your kneecap.
Yeah, to today, or this is that energy for those people, because I'm not religious at all, and I respect the religious people, but I just I am who I am. But this is that day. Well, when they say in the Bible, touch not my anointed one and do my prophets no harm. This is that energy where you can stand in that. And for those people that's running around here, dipping their fingers in people Kool-Aids, and those hurt people that want to hurt other people, or you standing in the, you just mad, miserable, and unexcited. Today is your day to just get the hell on up out the way, because you're gonna get assassinated. I mean, this you're gonna have to move, because ain't nobody getting ready to play with you. You round here, you naked today. People can see you. You butthole naked. So you come messing with the wrong people, they gonna tap that ass today.
Miss Vera, you just reminded me of that song, Don't Try Me, Try Jesus.
That part. Well, have a great one, fam. I'm going out here in the streets today.
Can you put some music on the way out the door, Diamond? It's 11:01 where I'm at. So can you just play us something while you leaving? We still in this energy. We don't want you to leave, but we know we gotta go.
Let me see. I'm old school. Oh, here's one for you.
house for free work. Oh.
That was Diamond's room. You can find her on Clubhouse in the astrology room. Ain't nobody like Diamond. Amazing, amazing. You can also find her on YouTube too. So I'm gonna put that information in this episode, but it's been a great one. I'm out of here, y'all. Cats out. Meow.